Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. We're very excited about the information we're going to share with you. My name is Faraday Hosenipur, and I'm smiling because we have a whole lot to smile about in the last 90 days, actually about 14 weeks, where we've been able to achieve some dreams and goals that we've never even really thought possible of attaining. 18 months ago, that wasn't the case. I was back in the industry after a 10-year hiatus, and I was struggling with a very popular 100% commission program where it appeared as if everybody else under the sun was making money. However, at the end of 6 months, I had spent more money than I had made, and I felt like an outright loser. I kind of laugh when I say that now because people say, Faraday, don't try to say you were an MLM strikeout loser. We've all been there. I have definitely been in programs where I put out a lot of effort for very little return or very little results. And I've been in programs where I've had people falling out quicker than I could bring them in. So after that experience with spending more than I was making for 6 months, everything did turn around for me. So I did become the top earner in 3 programs in the last 12 months. And you know what I have found? Every time I've had success in this industry, it's been directly related to 2 things. One, of course, timing, because timing is critical, so don't think it is not. But 2 is getting aligned with a program or project that is hot, sexy, unique, and different than anything else out there. The more hot, sexy, and different than anything else out there, the greater your opportunity to take this to market and to be able to score. And whenever you call this right, ordinary marketers like myself that are willing to work hard, because you have to be able to work hard, can achieve incredible above average incomes. And we're going to talk to you about those incomes tonight. My partners and ourselves in 14 weeks are close to $500,000 inside of 14 weeks. And before I go any further, let me preface that with any incomes that we talk about, there is no guarantee that you or anybody else is going to make the same income or maybe even make any income, because it is wholly 100% dependent on your personal efforts. However, I can say that in my 20 years in and around the industry, I have never seen this take off in this way and seen incomes being made this quickly this way, and record numbers of people who never had previous network marketing experience are having great success. And that's because of the opportunity that we're going to talk to you about tonight. And there's certain things that set this company apart from anything else out there. And I think at the end of this presentation, you will understand why we are so excited, why in the 2nd month of this program, I had 30 team members on my team that achieved 5 figures in their 2nd month, with only 3,000 distributors in the whole company. Now you tell me where you've heard of those kinds of numbers. 22 of these people hit something called a silver bonus. That's a $10,000 bonus. And what that means is 22 people in the 2nd month of this company achieved somewhere just under, close to, or over $20,000 in income in their 2nd month. So without further ado, I know this suspense is killing you. we're going to go right into a screen share and tell you what we are so excited about. The company that we're going to talk to you about is called Infinity2 Global. And we call it Infinity2 Global. One, we get paid to infinity. We are a virtual company, and we are global from day one and able to operate in 200 different countries. One of the reasons that top leaders, #1 leaders with many companies right now are taking a look or jumping in with both feet with Infinity2 Global has to do with the management team. You know, because you like to get involved with a pre-launch opportunity, but you want to have proven management, proven experience behind the company. So Rick Mikey has 5 years experience in the industry. He's owned 2 other companies you've probably heard about, Healing America and Velocity. Both of them have achieved over 100 million in sales and are still in business today after 7 and 14 years. So he's got a proven track record in the U.S. and internationally. This is your leadership team. All that means is we are frontline to the company. The majority of the distributors in the company are a part of this team. This is Susan and Richard Anzalone. They're 2 very dear friends of mine. I go back 20 years with them in this industry. We actually got our start in network marketing together. We struggled. We stood by the flagpole and we actually failed for 5 years before we finally had our first success in the industry. Since then, Richard and Susan have gone on to own their own company as well as be a top earning distributor. And this is my husband, Dave, who you'll hear from later on tonight. Okay, I tell people there are 4 reasons that I believe I2G is stands out from anything else out there. And one of them, you know, just hit me over the head. I actually almost fell out of my chair. I couldn't even believe it when Rick told me this, that we're going to be the only Tier 1 licensed online live casino network marketing company in the world. Yes, in the world. There is not a single other network marketing company with a Tier 1 license doing this. And I was astounded. I was heavily involved with another project at the time, but I was like, wow, that is amazing that you can have an exclusive on something that big, the fastest growing segment on the internet, a $50 billion industry, projected to be $150 billion. How often do opportunities like that come along? The user experience is so exciting and fun and engaging, as well as sexy. These are some of our live dealer girls who you'll be communicating with in the casino if you are overseas, if you are international, and they're talking with you, they're placing the bets, they're shuffling the cards, they are spinning the roulette wheel, and you are having a really, really good time. We are going to be much more than just a live online casino. We're actually going to be a total online entertainment company. So there are many things coming very soon. There's going to be a new release coming out in the next 30 days. You'll be hearing more about it. But the distributors that are signing up overseas and the customers that are signing up overseas are already enjoying our casino, and it doubled. The casino doubled from last month to this month. Number two, what sets us apart from everything else out there is the I2G touch system. This is a product that we own in its entirety. It's a stand-alone product in the $200 billion social networking arena. This product can provide your movies. You have a movie channel. You can store unlimited movies, unlike YouTube that has a limit. There's unlimited bandwidth, unlimited audios and images. You can video chat and VoIP and instant message, send files. It's like a social network, but it's a social network within a network because you can integrate all of your social media into one feed. They've got assertive notification technology where you can actually pop out on somebody's mobile device or on their laptop computer to do your presentation. And this is a huge industry in itself. We've got billionaires backing us in this product that we own, and you're going to see a lot of social technology products being added to the I2G Touch. So this is just kind of give you a little flavor of the live feed, the video chat, the live broadcast. We can add all of our Facebook friends. We can communicate with them in a much more intimate environment. Unlimited videos, audios, images. This is kind of like a Pinterest built into the system where you can share the things that are most important to you. Okay, now what you've been waiting for is how are we making all this money and how are our teams making all this money? How was over $6.5 million of team sales generated in the last 14 weeks? First of all, one of the third reasons that we stand apart from any other company out there is we've got a revenue share aspect on the back end with the first revenue share that actually makes any sense because it's based on a real business with real products and real customers from the get-go. Online live casinos, they do millions and millions a day. It is the only product I've seen with a revenue share that actually can create the volume that you need, and we get paid when others play. When I heard I've made some money with revenue share, I love revenue share. The only problem that I have seen is that most plans that have a revenue share aspect to them are wholly dependent on the sales of new distributors coming on board. And I think everybody out there knows and has experienced that that is not sustainable. So the emperors in our company will share in 50% of the online casino profits. So as that grows, we're going to share in those profits for life. They are limiting the number of emperors to 5,000 so that it's actually worthwhile and very exciting for the emperors who get involved right now, because it is not going to be continually a case where the profits of the casino are growing at the exact same rate as the emperors. When the numbers of emperors are filled, the casino profits will continue to double or triple, or, you know, who knows, maybe they'll quadruple. I don't think it's out of the realm of feasibility that in 6 months we could be at $20 million a month in casino profits. With that example, that would mean $10 million that is split up among a maximum of 5,000 emperors. So that month, in this example, you would receive $2,000. What if in 12 months we were at 100 million? That would be $50 million split up among 5,000 emperors. So potentially $10,000 for our share of the casino profits. So it's very, very exciting, And I think that's part of the reason that our company is growing so quickly. Fast start bonuses. This is one of the ways that we get paid. We get a 10% fast start bonus whenever we bring in another emperor, a high roller, a player, or a novice. So when you bring in an emperor, you're going to get a $500 fast start. When you bring in a high roller, you're going to get a $60 fast start. When you bring a player, you're going to get a $40 fast start. And when you bring a novice, you're going to get a $10 fast start. It doesn't matter if you're a novice, player, high roller, or emperor. You get a 10% fast start on any one of the packages that you bring in. One of the ways we get paid that everybody is incredibly excited about is the binary income. In this plan, we can make up to $35,000 binary income per week per center. We have several gentlemen that have been maxing out the binary comp plan already. So they are earning $35,000 per week. And if you are the lucky sponsor, you know, like as we are, you get a 20% matching bonus, which we're going to talk about in 1 second. So you can earn $35,000 per week in binary income, or $1.8 million in binary income per year. All that a binary means is that you have 2 legs and that you have 1 person on your right and 1 person on your left. Every time you get $300 BV on the left and $300 BV on the right, you are going to cycle and you're going to get paid. So if you're an emperor, you're going to make $60 per cycle. If you are a high roller, you're going to make $50 per cycle. If you are a player, you make $40 per cycle. And if you are a novice, you make $30 per cycle. What is incredibly exciting about a binary is that, you know, your sponsor can only build 2 legs. They only have a position on the right and on the left. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you sponsor underneath somebody that is really building the business, it means that you're probably going to get a whole lot of spillover because there are just not any spots. And all of that volume that your sponsor puts underneath you is volume that you can get paid on every single week. So it's very, very, very exciting. We actually have some people that got positioned early on that have as much as $4 million in banked volume, all from spillover. And that's because how quickly this is moving. The matching bonus is the most exciting part of our plan. I would say over half of the money that we've earned with this program has been from the matching bonuses. What that means, if you're an emperor, you get paid on 5 generations of matching bonuses. That is 20% on everybody you personally sponsor, 15% on everybody they personally sponsor, 10% on everybody they personally sponsor, 10% on the 4th, and 10% on the 5th. If you have built teams before, you know as it grows and we're in the momentum that we are now, that the 2nd level is always bigger than the 1st level, the 3rd level is bigger than the 2nd, and the 4th and the 5th are bigger than the 1st and the 2nd. And that is an awful lot of people that you're going to be paid on. And when I mentioned the gentlemen that are maxing out the comp plan at $35,000 a week, just to give you an idea, one of those gentlemen is somebody that we personally sponsored. So our matching bonus on Dennis Dvorin is $7,000 per week just on that one person. What if you sponsored a Dennis Dvorin? Don't think that it can't happen either. Dennis, I'm going to throw this story out there. I know we're talking about comp plan, but Dennis was the last person that we expected was going to become the #1 earner with this company. He had a really, really rough time the last 15 years. He had been an EBA. His last big hit was in the 90s. So he had been an EBA the last 15 years. Everything but Amway. And that is the truth. And the truth is he was in a prior program with me, and I couldn't help him make $200 with it. But Dennis became a different animal when I2G came out, and he was able to get some very, very good leaders, #1 top leaders that would never listen to him with any of the other programs that he tried to talk to them about. And now he's turned everything around. Last year he lost his house, his car, a bankruptcy, a divorce, and now he's like Superman. And okay, now I'll get back to the comp plan again. But leadership bonuses, this is another very, very exciting way that we get paid. I mentioned in the beginning of the call that we had 22 people on our team in September that hit the silver bonus. That's a $10,000 bonus, which happens when you do 125 binary cycles. That really isn't a whole lot of volume. It's 37,500 on the right, 37,500 on the left. And if you have an upline that is building underneath you, you know, potentially you can make this bonus with only 37,500 on one side to earn back in commissions anywhere between $18,000 to $20,000 total. So it's very, very exciting. The gold bonus, we've had, I think, quite a few people hit gold this last month. That's a $25,000 one-time cash bonus. Ruby is a $50,000 cash bonus, one-time, 500 binary cycles. Emerald, 1,000 binary cycles, one-time, cash bonus, $100,000. And we're all marching. We're on the tune. We're focusing on diamond, because a diamond is a one-time $500,000 cash bonus. And what if it takes you 6 months to do it? What if it takes you a year to do it? It's really not going to be as hard as what it seems. I mean, yeah, 1.5 million on the right, 1.5 million on the left. That sounds like an awful lot of volume. But when you take in mind something that this company is doing that's never been done, which is taking 25% of all the worldwide bets, and that is going to be placed back into the binary tree as volume in your tree. You're going to see people hitting these leadership ranks at record time. You're going to see people cycling at record time. The news internationally of I2G is just getting out there. Most of the distributors are US based. When you really understand that the volume from the gaming is going to go back in the tree as volume, you are not going to be able to sleep at night, because this is going to create some incredible incomes and an incredible opportunity for all of us going forward. What that would mean in real numbers is, let's say the online entertainment did 100 million in revenues over, I don't know, a 6-month period. That would mean 25 million of BV going back into the tree as volume. What if we did $1 billion in revenue over a period of a year? That would be 250 million BV going back into the binary tree. This has never been done before, and this is going to create record incomes. It already is. In addition, if that wasn't enough money that they're paying us, Rick Mikey believes in rewarding the leaders by paying us more money, by paying us what we're worth, because they know that if they pay us what we're worth, we're willing to roll up our sleeves and give it our all, because we all work hard. why not get paid what we're worth? So they're taking an extra 25% of the profit sharing, and they're going to split it up among everybody that achieves the different leadership ranks of silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamond. That's very exciting. How do you get started? There are 4 ways you can get started in our program. The best value, the best way to come in, if you can afford it, if you have the money, by far the best way to go is the Emperor. One, it is the only package where you share in the online profits of the online casino. You have no auto ship for the year. You've got the 5 generations of matching bonus. You've got the $60 per cycle and the fast start bonus. There's on all of the positions a $19.95 for your software, for your I2G software. This is not a monthly fee. This is a yearly fee. If you cannot afford the Emperor position, the next best position is High Roller. Why is High Roller the next best position? Well, first of all, you get more access to the technology product. But in addition to that, you're going to get 3 generations of matching bonuses. Not as good as 5, but you still get 20%, 15%, 10%, $50 per cycle, and 10% fast start. So that you can still make a significant amount of money. You can still participate in the leadership pools. As a player, it's a $400 package. That is, you get 1 generation of matching bonus, so you do get 20% on anybody you personally sponsor. You get $40 per binary cycle. You get the 10% fast start bonus. You cannot participate in the different leadership ranks. If you start as a novice, you get 10% fast start. It's a $100 position. And you do not get any matching bonuses. You do get $30 per binary cycle. It gets your foot in the door. And remember, you can always upgrade from one position to another at any time. So the most important thing is to get, no matter where you get started, is to get started, because our team is growing, I don't know, 100, maybe 200 a day. It is growing really, really fast, and maybe some of those people would be coming in underneath you. The people on our team are recruiting people quickly, and time is money, so don't delay. Get started now. So if somebody referred you to this hangout tonight, I encourage you, do your due diligence. Do a Google on Rick Mikey. You're going to find all wonderful things. But don't wait, because every minute, every day, new people are coming on board. And timing is so critical. Timing is what separates the fantastic or good incomes from the extraordinary incomes. And you're in the catbird seat right now. So this opportunity, there's probably less than 5,000 distributors worldwide. Most of them are in the U.S. So if you have ties in the international markets, Asia, Europe, those markets are going to be explosive and huge. Brazil, you can own those countries, and we will help you, and we will show you what to do to own those countries. So do I think it's an opportunity of a lifetime? You can bet on it. So I'm going to attempt to connect to you guys. Magic, we did it. Okay, and very quickly, let's keep the testimonials short and tight tonight. And I'd like to start out with a gentleman in Cabo San Lucas, who's having an incredible first few weeks in his business, and And as a matter of fact, I did not even know him prior to a few weeks ago. So if you think you need to know a whole lot of people to get started, you need a big list, believe me, you do not. So meet my new friend and going for silver, Jerome from Cabo San Lucas.
Hi guys, how are you? Just wanted to say that I'm excited to be in I2G, and I met Farah through, I don't know, YouTube or something. So I was able to bring in, I think, 8 people in the last 10 days just by following the instructions, and it's pretty simple. It's not complicated. Just invite people to the live webinar, which you're at right now, and you just do the same and then follow up afterwards. You're in the right place at the right time, so just get in. Thanks, Farah.
Thank you, Jerome. You're doing a fabulous job.
Thank
you. Now I want to bring up a gentleman who was not having a lot of success prior to I2G and didn't have a lot of confidence in himself, as a matter of fact. And we all know him. Everybody knows him in the whole internet world as Crazy Bald James. And the gentleman who thought he could not recruit is killing it. So, Crazy Bald James, can you come and share a few minutes with us?
Sure can. Can you hear me okay?
Hear you great.
Yeah, Faraday's right. I joined about every program under the sun, and I failed at every single one of them because I didn't have the skills and the mindset, actually, to do the business. Dave and Faraday kind of took me under their wing and helped me out a great deal in this company. And with their, I guess, guidance and the program being so much different than everything else out there, we have no competition, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not like you're selling a health food product or anything like that where they can compare it. We have a, as Faraday says, unique, sexy, different product. And if you guys can realize, we only have 5,000 members. We don't even have a whole high school in this company yet, and we have the whole world to bring into this company. And what she is saying is so true that like a year from now when we have 200,000 members, it's not going to be near the opportunity as now. There's still going to be opportunity to make money, but why not get in now instead of waiting a year from now when someone else is going to get you involved? So what I did, you got to step out of your comfort zone, you got to get involved in something, and you got to make a move. If you stay in the same spot you are right now, nothing's going to change in your life. And they're talking about outrageous figures. What if it was an extra $1,000 a month? What if it was an extra $2,000 a month? Would that change your life? Would that pay your mortgage and your car payment? Of course it would. But nothing's going to happen unless you get out of your comfort zone. You know, nothing will ever change in your life unless you take a chance. And that's what I did. I failed over and over and over again. And I tried another program, I2G, and now I made more money. I'm going to make more money this month than I have in my whole life. So bottom line is, you've got to take a chance in life. Thanks, Faraday. Back to you.
Thank you very much, James. You're doing outstanding. And let's see who we got on the panel. Let me bring up Patricia. You want to say a couple words? You're having a fantastic first week in the business, breaking out of your comfort zone. You want to say a couple words?
Sure. Sure, can you hear me?
We do.
Good evening. I just want to quickly thank you for having me on the panel, and I really love this company. It is so fantastic. I've learned so much already, and I have stepped outside my comfort zone, and I'm making videos upon videos and just getting out there and meeting people, and that's what it's all about, connecting, making those connections, and I have a fabulous team, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you very much. And hey, Wayne, we haven't had Wayne on the panel. By the way, Wayne does. Wayne, just say a couple words. You're new to the business, and you know, what got you excited about I2G?
Hi there, Farah. Hope you can hear me okay. Switch my video on. Yes, I mean, I've been into internet marketing for, well, years. And I've also been a software developer, and I've developed lots of tools and things. So that's encouraged me, and I've been into lots and lots of different programs in my time. I've been successful in some, but when I saw I2G and I saw you do the hangout and I saw the potential of it, I was actually blown away, really, because when I heard about the fact that there's a casino attached to it, I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. Getting the profits from other people betting, well, I just had to start. I've been in about just over 2 weeks, I think, and my team is starting to get plenty of spillover. It's growing bigger than most things have ever grown for me. So I'm just basically getting everything together and getting ready to push it like mad. So it's the most exciting thing I've ever been involved in. The people are great. So I encourage anyone to just follow the people that have brought you to this hangout. Follow up and just get in. It's just amazing. So I'll see you all on the beaches, I would think. So back to you, Farah.
Thank you. Thank you. And Steve, you're having a fantastic, really, first 2 weeks in the business. Can you share a little bit about what has happened in the 2 weeks since you really have been pushing I2G?
I can start by saying, wow, Farah. Honestly, what a great opportunity to sit down and really, guys, on yourself. By the way, hello, panelists, everybody on this hangout call. I'd like to welcome you and say hello. Hopefully you were listening up on this call. Guys, not only do we have one of the most exciting products on the internet that you can attract people to your business, we have a compensation plan that actually forces you to do it. It's that good. No matter what's happening in your life right now, whether you're struggling with your previous business, your present business, or you're looking to change your business, this is a business you can step into and in your first week make a great income. That's amazing when you can actually sit back and get a fast start bonus. And guys, that can be anything. That can be thousands of dollars if you choose to go out and go after those emperors. If you choose to do tons of volumes with high rollers, this is a very easy generating income business. But the great side of it is not only is it an easy generating business, it's sustainable. You can start to build that downline. As you're getting income to survive and be comfortable, you can build that downline to give you growth that within a month's time will be second to none. And that's the most important thing. You're building a foundation. That's important. Most people, when they go into a company, they want that quick money. They need to pay the bills. They need to keep the internet on. In this company, you can do all that, and you can also build your future. So that's one of the things that really excited me about coming into this. And the product itself is, hey, it's sexy. Casino gambling. What more would you want? You're not selling a product. There's no shipping involved. You're introducing people to a casino, and you bring them into a company to introduce others. And as we said, right now, most of the base is sitting in America. America is a small piece of this world compared to what we can reach out and grab, guys. This is a golden opportunity. This is a golden time. What you're going to find in this internet world is that success leaves traits. These traits are usually three things: the right company, the right timing, and the right people. You're sitting on a panel right now that meets all three of those criteria. So, guys, all I can say to you is whoever invited you to this call, get back to them. Thank them first. And then secondly, get started. As Farah said to you, if you can only get started in a novice position, that's okay. You can monopolize on that fast start bonus and pull yourself up into a player, a high roller, and then you can step into the emperor position and hurry and do it. Just get out there, introduce this business, bring them back to this webinar, this hangout, whatever you want to call it, and let us introduce the product to them. And you do some follow-up. You do some basic building of a relationship. And guys, you can build a dynasty within a 2 to 3 month period of time. If you're really aggressive, you can do it within a month. It's up to you. But Farah, that's what I love about this company. You have the opportunity to build whatever you choose to build in whatever time you want to choose to do it in. And there's not too many companies that you can say that for today. So that's exciting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then closing out, Dave, I've never heard this fire back in his belly. We've been in a couple other projects, but I've never heard the excitement in him like I am seeing right now. Dave, what has happened to you in the last 3 months?
Well, it's kind of funny what happens when you earn over $500,000 in a short period of time. It's very easy to a lot of things can change. Guys, you've heard a lot of things, and again, income disclosure here because that's not for everybody. But it was just 13 short weeks ago that we got started, and nobody had heard about this yet. So it's not like it is tonight where we've got an audience all over the world. We were doing this 13 weeks ago, and I got to say, you get to be the very first one. And there was a lot of people, that probably said, yeah, good luck, and that was okay. I know because they're all emerging now, and it's because of the panelists here tonight, because they're the ones with the vision. They're the ones that are stepping up here today and now and starting to run, okay? And what happens is those stories are getting out in the marketplace, and when those get out in the marketplace, those new stories, like Jerome is working a full-time job. He's followed directions absolutely to a T. He's over in Cabo, and he's followed to a T, and he's brought in one a day since then, and I forgot how many emperors. I think almost all emperors. And it's unbelievable what goes on. And everybody takes it a piece at a time on whatever they're looking for, okay? And right now, we have got something so sexy, so unique, so hot. It's unbelievable that nobody, and zero competition, guys, zero. I mean, when I match it up with anybody and everything that we've got, I just say, I point them to a couple tools that we've got, and then what I do is when I do that, it's unbelievable what happens. They go and they just go listen to the thing. They watch a hangout. You saw there's 3 or 4 people here that all got in on the panelist here tonight that came in off a hangout, okay, and they've all followed suit. So it's really unbelievable when we watch a team of, now it's turning into hundreds of people. We got thousands, but it's turning into a team that's really visualizing something they can have more. And see, it's one thing to talk about, we're going to make money. It's another thing when you do make money. And with this program, you make money today, you get paid on Friday. See, that's pretty strong. I don't know of any other companies that do that. And we don't get paid weekly with an A, okay? We get it with an E. Okay, it's pretty strong. And say, you get to be in the driver's seat. So I would really take a good look at what we have here tonight that you've been presented with and really weigh it out for yourself and your family, because in the history of network marketing that I know of, I do not know of any other company, period, that is setting the records and the income levels that this company has gone and set. Now, money's not everything, but it is if you don't have any, okay? And Christmas is coming, guys. I mean, so, I have people say, well, Dave, you talk about the money. Well, let me tell you something. When you have a hot, sexy product, you notice they always talk about Facebook and sexy, right? Everybody uses it. You don't think that guy made money? Okay? I mean, these casinos, you don't think the Sands, you don't think MGM doesn't make money? I mean, so when you really put your head and wrap it around what we've got, you can really grasp it. And then the only difference is you. Come with us. Try us out. Let's show you what we got going on. And if you can get clear with you, we can get clear with. We can take you to wherever you want to go. We're having a great time, Farah. Again, a smashed up job, unbelievable. I thank every one of the panelists for coming on. And guys, just follow these hangouts and watch what's going on. Follow the stories, because this thing is how we're building I2G. And I2G is big news, guys. It is big news. Back to you, Farah.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, panelists. And thank you, audience members. We appreciate your time. And once again, I encourage you to get back to the person that introduced you to this hangout. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. In addition to everything we talked to you about that makes I2G stand out. We've got the hottest, the biggest, the fastest growing income stories in the whole industry. Every leader out there, you are going to be able to reach out to, and they will listen to you. People that would not listen to you before are gettable. You can get them because this is so different, and the stories are exciting everybody. So take advantage of it. Get involved with us. We will be there with you, shoulder to shoulder, to help you achieve your goals and dreams like we have achieved. So thank you very much, and everybody have a wonderful evening. We'll see you on the next Hangout.